Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Temple of Know Thyself. I Reasoning. We're back again. Today is the 9th of the 6th, 2024, and we're still here, going strong. We're still around. Give thanks for life. Yeah, man, give thanks. We're blessed to see another day. Some of us are not here, so let's make the most of it, those who are here. So we give thanks for life. Very important. But anyway, welcome to the show. This is Temple of Know Thyself, where we have a little reasoning, a reflection of the week, and we put our plans forward, God willing, for the coming week. Just like a farmer, we plant our seeds. We put our ideas out, what we like to manifest into this realm, this university that we live in. Because it is a university, We're constantly learning and growing and developing. So we take notes, we observe, we learn from each other. And that's how we grow. So sit back, relax, and let's just have a little reasoning, conversation, elevating oneself, starting the week in a positive way, planting those seeds so we can grow to higher heights. Yes? So yeah, that's it. Welcome to my show. And Buddha says everything starts with the first step. You know what I mean? So we're here to encourage, empower, to help people to make informed choices. So just take what's relevant and the rest you discard. And I have to apologize because I'm up in my room and I know some visitors will be coming, so you're going to hear the buzzing of because I've got intercom in my room, so you're going to hear that. And some of my nephew and nieces, they're going to be around, so you're going to hear them downstairs because this microphone is very strong, picks up everything, even my neighbors. Very, very strong, because when I listen I can hear all the noise around. So yeah, it's just me in a laptop in my room looking out my windows. I can see some foxes in my garden just chilling out, I'm saying to you. So nothing special, that's it. Just a normal person, whatever you call normal is, doing something that he enjoys doing for fun. So I apologize if you do hear the noise in the background. If it doesn't, give thanks. So, what's been happening? I love my wife, innit? My wife is the gym, so I always start with the gym. For me, the gym is, as I said, I always say to people that discipline is very important. Discipline opens up many other doors, an avenue for you once you have discipline. So discipline helps you to become a better person. It gives you structure. It gives you self-confidence, self-belief, especially when you achieve something. So the gym is very important to me. So that's why I call it my wife. So last week we had a little, some issues with the rowing in it. As I said, you're gonna peak and go up and down. This is normal. The key to life is consistency. As long as you have a end goal, is like a pilot or someone on a ship. You have to have a destination, or else you're just wandering. You know what I'm saying? And some of us, we do that in life. So it's good to have a goal and go after the goal. That's what we say about the 5 P's. Proper planning prevents poor performance. But there are going to be challenges. There's always challenges. It's called life, Life gives you its ups and downs, but the race is never for the swift. These parables have been around for years, man, and they come in many different books and prophets. You know what I'm saying to you? So, who have ears to hear, let them hear. So, I have a personal challenge that I have with myself. And those challenges are, one is doing the intermittent fasting. I broke my fast about 12:40 today. So that's still going. That's a personal challenge. And then one of the other challenges with this rowing machine. At level 7 last week, I came in at 22 and 34 seconds. Yeah. Well, the previous week before that, I was at 21:44. So I wanted to beat it, but there's the little hurdles that you have in life sometimes. Sometimes things don't go straight, straight. As I said, there's ups and downs. However, it's about being consistent. So I went back this week and I set a PB. You don't know what I'm saying to you? That's what the show's about. It's about dealing with the challenges and staying focused. Yeah, have a goal and a destination of where you want to get to. That's what it's about. You can achieve anything you want to. Yeah. So my goal last week, or my personal record, was 21 minutes and 36 seconds, which is very good at level 7. Yeah. So I don't know how I'm gonna. Well, I do know I have to beat it this week again, because I'm constantly raising the bar. But what I'm learning, it's the little things that you do, because now I'm becoming more conscious and aware of like my technique, and I'm changing it up, doing this and that to improve. So I was studying the time, we call it splits, because remember, I'm doing 5,000. 5,000 is a lot for someone like me. Even some of the people in the gym, they said you should start a bit lower, which I will later on. But it's a personal challenge. I know I'm capable of doing it, so I put myself in that category. What I've learned in that particular journey is that I had at level 10, and doing level 10 at 5,000, that pace was quite challenging. So what I've done is dropped it to level 7, and that's where I'm at level 7 now. So I want to see how I can improve on that, and that's why when I'm doing it, you can see on the computer, on the digital screen, when you're doing your rowing, when you finish, it breaks down the split, because now I've downloaded the app onto my phone as well, so I can see at the end. So now when I go back on Tuesday, I know roughly I have to keep at a certain pace for me to beat the 21:36. And you can use this metaphor. It's the same in life. That's why I like the gym. You're looking at the big picture. Now the big picture for me is to probably, I'm jokingly saying to myself, but if I'm at 21:36, I'd like to get down to 21, and then after that get a bit lower. I think the world record is about 16 minutes something. I'm way off that. However, life's about challenges, we are able to accomplish so many things if we really work on it and focus. So I just want the challenge. I like the challenge. That's what it's about. So next week, Tuesday, when I go back, I have an idea of how I think moving forward how to beat that time. So we will find out. We will find out. At least I'm willing to try. That's why I said Buddha says everything starts with the first step. A lot of us are not willing to try things, and as we try, we tweet. This doesn't work, that doesn't work. So we can find something that works for us, unique. Yeah? Because what works for me might not work for you. What works for you might not work for me. So it's you going out there and be willing to do something, as Buddha says. Willing to take the chance. Because your dream is your dream, isn't it? You have your personal dreams, and I can't understand it. And I have my personal dreams, and you won't understand it. So it's the same like me doing the podcast. I do it, and because it's a vision, isn't it? You have a vision, and as it says in the Bible, my people suffer for a lack of vision. Yeah, so we all have our own personal calling. So, as I said, you never hear me say, oh, like and share the video. I don't really do that. You know what I mean? Like, people's like, yeah, you should promote. And I'm like, yeah, man. But I'm thankful I've got about 400 subscribers. And I'm grateful for it. The advantage what I've noticed, if I get over 1,000, then YouTube monitors some of the things you do and say. And because I like doing Motivation Wednesday, I do that once a month. We just make like nice music and we put some motivation words in there. Because of copyrights, when you get over 1,000 subscribers, YouTube can block your videos because it's like monitoring. You understand? So there are good things and bad things about sometimes having a low number. As I said, you have to look at the bigger picture. For me, it's fun. So as long as I keep it as fun, then I'm okay to go at the slow pace, because my numbers, they build up very slowly. And I said the race is never for the swift. As they say, more money, more problems, isn't it? So more people you have, the more you might be criticized, because I get that from my mum as well. So yeah, so that's why I use the training. The training allows me to grow, to challenge myself, and to do things that other people are not willing to do. From doing this training, I started changing my eating habits and challenging myself, because I'm going to be 48 in August. And it came about from my mum not feeling well. So I thought, you know what, let me make the change. And then people ask you, you must be lucky when they see you in like 10 years time. No, the best time to plant a seed is to plant the seed now, so you can reap the rewards in 10 years time. Because 10 years time, the goal, God willing, is to retire and be doing something that I enjoy doing. Not to stop working, but to do something that I enjoy doing, and put myself in a financial situation that can help me better. So you have to take responsibility. It starts with you. That's why this is the temple of Know Thyself. I just come on here and I record and show my personal journey of how I am going about doing my things. As I said, it's not for everybody, but find your avenue that stimulates you, that enlightens you, so you can elevate yourself to the next level. So that's what I'm doing, because when you get to 50, and I want to get to 50, it's a great achievement, and you want to use your past experience to help you to see the number 50. So that's what I'm planting the seed now. So when I get to 58, I'll be thankful to the 48 that I'm going to be now speaking. So thank you for the 48-year-old young man now who's planting the seeds and doing the work, so the 58-year-old can just take it a bit more easy. I hope you get the drift of where I'm coming from. So because of Mum's illness, I upped my game a bit more. So let's talk about Mum. Mum is there. She's okay. She's getting better. You know what I mean? She's walking much better. We have an air fryer, and I've shown her for the last couple. So for the last week, I've just been on protein. Majority of fish I've been eating. I'm a pescatarian. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about like what I've been doing for the week, but I've been cooking fish in the air fryer and not using oil, because she's so used to cooking with oil. So I gave it to her the other day, and I said, look, this is what the fish looks like with no oil in the air fryer. And she was quite impressed. She was surprised. So even today and yesterday, I just gave her lunch. I air fried sea bass and with salad, and she was like, yeah, I like it. So I just want to show her a different way. Now, if you've been following my show, it's been can't even get the words out. It's been a challenge trying to get Mum to change some of her eating habits. So me being consistent, at least now she still has her ways, but she's seen things from some of the things from my point of view. Remember how you hear me use her word? She says the word encourage. I use the word empowered. So they say like knife or iron sharpening iron, isn't it? So I would say to people, your knowledge is based on your circumference. So if you just live in one particular area, that is your knowledge. And then somebody comes and shows you something from a different point of view, and that should allow you to expand. That's how we grow, isn't it? So I will use her words. I don't mind. It's all about growth. Yeah, I still have my ideology and my philosophy. However, for me to expand myself, I will look at her terminology and maybe incorporate it into what I'm doing. So that's where I'm coming from. So I'm trying to say to her, look, I'm into the health kind of style. I still have my bad habits, you know. However, try your best to adapt some of my style that can help you to live a better life. As the doctor said, you need to cut down on some of these things. So touch wood, that's been cool, man. She's like feeling it, so that's good. So then I'm just gonna just show her a different style of cooking things in the air fryer. So I'll probably do plantain, not too much plantain because she's not meant to have a lot of plantain, cassava, all these kind of things, but you just air fry it, and instead of using oil, you know what I'm saying? So if I can get her to cut down the oil, that's one. Yeah, she still has her other habits, but the point is that same like I'm willing to learn. You can't force nobody, by the way. However, you can see small improvements, and I'm happy to take those things. So that's a plus for me. So yeah, she's there. She's doing her thing, and we're learning. And I equate that to being at the gym. So I'm entering this. I have 7 weeks left of this particular training. So next week will be 6 weeks, and I'm counting down. I'm looking forward to actually finishing it. And then I'll adapt it to more suitable, because doing it Monday to Friday, it is quite challenging. I do like the idea of eating like one meal a day. So I might do like 3 days of intermittent fasting and stuff like that. I definitely will as I move forward in life, I will adapt some of these principles that I like. That's like, what am I learning? Because remember, I'm studying myself as well. So I'll say, let's talk about the protein side for me. Yeah. So I've been on fish eating for 1 week, and then I'm going to do an assessment next week to see how I feel. But at the moment now, my testosterone is off the hook. Man, I notice on the weekend, I get a bit slack because the sleeping time I can get away with, isn't it? Because I've got nothing to do that much on the weekend. But Monday to Friday, because of my time schedule, I'm working. I do my best to follow a certain routine. On the weekend, throw that out the window. But my testosterone has gone off. I don't know if that's to do because I'm eating more fish, because I'm eating fish every day, and I'll be doing it again for this week, just to test and see how I feel. But I know that I wouldn't eat fish every day in a month. That's too much for me, because I know some of these fish is what do you call it? It's farmed, isn't it? I definitely know that I'm not that foolish. So I have to be careful of some of these chemicals. You're just eating too much fish. So I just want to try it for like 2 weeks, and then I'll stop. You understand? Because of the fasting I'm doing, that particular fasting I'm doing, I'm not taking enough nutriment into my body, because the salad I'm eating, it's just a handful of salad. You know what I mean? I eat nuts. I do the protein shakes as well, just because of what I'm doing. However, that protein shake, after probably that next 6-7 weeks, I wouldn't do that again. I will make my own. It's just because it was on a deal and I bought some, so I need to buy 2 more packs. But it's just to boost up my immune system a bit more. You know what I'm saying to you, because of what I'm doing, the training I'm doing, and what I'm putting my body through. Do you understand? So I'm losing weight. And I do get a little bit of pain now and then because the weight, and you know what I mean. I mean, also increasing the weight what I'm pushing, so I have to be sensible on that. But being in the gym, what I'm learning, because I'm like, okay, I need to change up the program, and because I'm being consistent, and these are like they say, do not cast your pearls to swine. I'm observing people in the gym. There's one particular person that I speak to. He's part of the British Olympic team. He does long jumping, and he was doing some exercise with a kettlebell. So I went over to him and I spoke to him, and he gave me some ideas. So I'm going to be incorporating those exercises from Monday onwards now. So I know we train Thursday and Friday. I do that particular exercise. So I looked at some of his ideas and then incorporated with my exercise. That's I'm learning, because I'm saying because I've changed my time of going in the morning. I'm catching the 6 o'clock crew. You know what I mean? Before I started this training, I used to be at the gym about 7:45. So now, because I want to have more time to come back home and chill, I've moved my time now. The gym opens at 6:30. I've moved to a different time. So now you get exposed to different groups of people. And it's the same about, remember I said, if your knowledge is based on your circumference. Sometimes if you move out your circumference, you can see things that's always been there, but you're now seeing it from a different point of view. So I'm using, when I'm saying to myself, I'm analyzing, this is me, this 7 weeks and 8 weeks, 2 months I'm doing this training. I'm constantly analyzing myself and looking at how I'm growing and how I'm changing. And if you want to call it the universe or the creator or God, is having certain people around me where I like the word, is my mentor taught me, is to utilize the people around you to help you to grow to the next level. Because kettlebell is hard. By the way, I've done it for 2 sessions. I'm like, wow, this is a different type of exercise. However, it's going to push me to the next level now because I want my body to change. Yeah, because now we're coming to an end, so we're challenging ourselves to do different things. So that's what I'm learning. Hence why I've changed some of my eating habits now, because I need more energy to perform the task that I've set. It's like having that vision. Yeah. So I need to put more things in my body to help me now to go a bit further. So that's my training. But what I want you to take away is the discipline. It's about constantly studying and understanding yourself in the environment that you're in. Yeah. So this can apply to your workplace, your relationship, business, or just you as a person, as self-growth, because this is what it's about. It's temple always emphasize on it's knowing thyself. It's knowing who and what you are. That's what the show is about. Yeah, I'm just giving my perspective. So I want you to just take what's relevant to yourself and apply it by just using me as an example. Yeah, as a template. That's why I have mentors. I use them to inspire me or to look at things from different point of view so I can grow as a person. So that's it. And my friend passed away, 47 years old. He got buried on Friday. And I've discussed this in many shows before. They had to do a fundraiser, which they were able to achieve. But I always say to people, like, you'll hear me say it, because I'm doing my best to practice what I preach. I'm still learning. Set up a will, I've done that. Take out life insurance, I've done that. Yeah, I encourage people to do it. And mine is like £3 something I pay a week, which is like a Starbucks or a coffee, less than a coffee that you're buying a day. So every week I pay that. So if something happens, at least my children can utilize that service that I've paid for. I get it. Some people like, it's like car insurance, isn't it? You go a whole year, you haven't had a car accident, and you have to continue. The premium might go up, but you have to continue to pay it. Yeah, I might live to 50, 60, 70 years and I've paid out all this money. But it's just in case. You know what I mean? So he was buried on Friday. We did some fundraising and he was able to get the money. So everything went well. So as I say to people, please get your life insurance sorted out. I've done things for my mum. We haven't written it, but we've set up things already. Yeah. It's just because she's been sick, but she knows, she's aware of it. She has the money for the funeral plan. She wants to be cremated, same like me. Yeah, she's made me aware of it. She hasn't wrote the will, but we're aware of it. I've spoken to the people. Everything's there. It's just because she's been sick, so she can't really move around. So I will say by the end of August, yeah, we will put all of that in paperwork. So that should be finito. Yeah. I've received the letter from the government because I'm applying for it's called LPA, legal power of attorney. So we're halfway. They've written back to me to say they've received the document and there's a process he has to go through. So within the next 3-4 weeks I should get that. So that's what I say, everything's coming up slowly, but it's about doing it, because if something happened, I have the power to do that, to work on her behalf. Do you understand what I'm saying? So even though I haven't written her the will and she's aware of it, I know that she wants to be cremated. She's got the money, but I haven't bought the plan yet. I've spoken to the people. I told her what it is, the cost. Because of me having power of attorney, in case something happened, I can act on it quickly. So that's why I'm doing that, because that's the most important thing. And then I'll follow up with the rest. So please do these things. Yeah, I'm doing it at 47 years old. Yeah, so I'm doing my best to practice what I preach, because as I said, we don't know. Nothing is guaranteed. Please, yeah, emphasize. Please, just look into it. That's it. So, yeah, may his soul rest in peace. I had some conversation with two friends. I'm definitely going to pass this podcast to them. And as I say to myself and my children and to the audience, when two people are arguing from a distance, you can't tell who the fool is. So I'm in between, and I told my friends, listen, I don't pick no sides, number one. So this podcast I will send to them, yeah? They have their personal issues, and I say to them, you guys, you know what? It's okay to have your break from each other, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm being neutral to them. I said, listen, I know both you guys. I know these guys from when we were like 16 onwards. Yeah. So the issues you guys have, you have to sit down and discuss it. If not, just have a little break from each other. You know what I'm saying to you? Because we all have our own little ups and downs and challenges. This is normal. You know what I'm saying? I've got my issues with my ex-partner, and you know what I'm saying to you? It's normal. When I first moved here looking after my mom, we clashed. Don't move this, don't, mum, you have to throw away these stuff. This is, it's a Guyanese saying, teeth must bite tongue. Yeah? But don't pick sides. That's the first thing I told them. Listen, guys, I don't pick sides, man. Because from the distance, I can't tell who the fool is. So I will be here, you know what I'm saying to you, and I will say to you guys, this is what I'm telling number one, and this is what I'm telling number two. So you know, I'm staying in my lane, because there's no traffic in my lane. That's why I do that. Like, if you're going to be a friend, just be a good friend, man. Be consistent. Don't double talk behind someone's back. You know what I mean? Just be a genuine friend. That's what it's about. So yeah, they've got their challenges, and we talk. And I told them, listen, I'm betting £1,000 in about a year's time, you guys will be back together. That's why I don't do no bitch talking. I just keep it real and say, you know what? This is life, man. We have our seasons for everything. You know, man. Just respect each other. And we're big people, you know, we're big men. So whatever issues you have with your family, your friends, or your associate, just take a step back. Life is too short, that's what I'm saying. Look at this guy, 47 years old, and he had one child. Yeah, only had one child. So sometimes it's not worth it. Just take a step back. Live your life, you know what I mean? Live your life. Don't get caught up in some of the rubbish. Just do your thing. Let the person do their thing. And just live your life, because that's what life's about. We're here to learn. We're here to grow. So grow and learn. Apply it. Put it in together. Also, this week, there's a young lady. Yesterday we spent like an hour and a half. As you know, I do partner. I do partner through my own way, my special way. Supporting the community. So she's in some serious financial situation. So I said to her, like, numbers are my friend. I like numbers. So when my son said he wants to study economics, I'm like, good on him. Like, if it's something you really want to do, it's good. Because numbers, we always need numbers. And I was telling her the story about my son. Like, we are one of the first teachers, isn't it? So when he asked for pocket money, I was like, man, my car needs cleaning. And we negotiate a price, because I'm a businessman, man. We have to negotiate. Everything I'm teaching you, I want you to learn and to use it to your benefit. So you can't be me. I'm me. Be you, but utilize my skills. Yeah, utilize what I have. So he washes my car. He comes to me for his money. First thing I say to him, where's the invoice? Yo, Dad, man, I just washed the car, man. I just want to know, man, where's the invoice? So he has to write an invoice. He comes back again. Yo, man, what's the date? Your dad, what's the name of the company? However, that little information I gave him, yeah, he was able to set up his mentoring business where he was teaching a particular young lady maths. And then he was doing, he does selling business now, like he sells clothes and all that kind of stuff. But I went to teach him what it is, how to write an invoice and how to, you know what I mean? Like, be an entrepreneur. Not everyone can be it, by the way. I'm just saying that. But you have the ability, you have a particular skill. So utilize that skill. And that skill can help you to earn money, whether it be counseling, teaching someone at the gym, you're a mechanic, I don't know, you write music, I don't know what it is, you do hair, whatever it is, utilize the talent you have to create a stream of income. So that's all I was trying to encourage or empower him to do. So the young lady, she came to me. I said to her, look, don't be scared of numbers. Your numbers are your friend. And she showed me the money that she owed and the outcome, what she earns and how much she's paying out. So she's broke every month. So we've come up with a strategy that she has to report, send me a text back on Monday, and then one on the 23rd or 24th, I think it is. So she was meant to pay me back my money with interest on the 23rd and 24th. So what we said, yeah, instead of you paying back the money that you owe me, we will roll it over with a smaller interest to the following month. However, the money that you owe me, 95% of that money can pay off 2 debts that she has. Yeah? So that's the goal, and she has to report back to me with that. If not, then she's in problems. So for me, it's about the community, isn't it? It's not about me just making money. Nah, it's not about that. Sometimes look, I'm making money anyway, because if I was to put, like, say you had like £200 you left in the bank account and you have it in a savings account, you're not making no interest on that. So if you lend that money out to somebody and you make £10, you're £10 better off than me charging her £40. So that's the way I look at it. You understand? And my favorite book is The Richest Man in Babylon. It just talks about money and business and stuff like that. So sometimes, just to say, it's about the community, isn't it? You support. You know what I mean? You don't let people take the piss out of you, by the way, I'm saying. You know what I mean? It's not a charity. However, because you don't have to be greedy. That's my point I'm trying to get at. Like, I know I'm making profit, but I don't have to be to the extreme. Yeah? So I'm saying, okay, nah, I'll take the hit this month. And next month you give me something, but I'm not going to charge you double, because I can afford to roll it over, because that money will be sitting in my bank account and I would not get that much interest anyway. You know what I mean? So numbers your friend. So she's going to address that and she will give me the feedback. And if she follows my plan, I said to her, in the next 2 years, because she's in some serious debt, the goal is to get you financial freedom. Sometimes it's good to help people. It's not always about the money, and that's what I do it for. It's, as I said, we do the YouTube thing for fun. It's not about money, man. Money is good. You know what I'm saying? However, encouraging and empowering people. If you notice how I use the word encourage now, I've picked up my mom's habit. Let's hope that she can pick up my healthy habit at the same time. It's about encouraging and empowering people to make informed choices. And when you're in that position, don't take advantage. It's a blessing. That's the way I look at it. Because do unto others that you want others to do unto you. Because later on in life, my children might be in some predicament, and someone might come along and help them, like I'm helping this young person. Even one of my other friends, called me up because I can't pay you. I said, nah, flip it over for no interest. I won't charge him no interest. Flip it over for the next couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying to you? I'm still making a profit, but you don't need to be greedy, man. Don't be greedy, because then sometimes it's not worth it. What am I going to do with it? Don't get me wrong. Money allows you to have choices. At the same time, have some empathy for people. Yeah? Because people are going through many different challenges. And this is Temple of Know Thyself. And that's why I'm being frank and honest about the things I do and how I am, my character. Because remember, that's where you'll be judged on your character. And that's why I record these things so you can hear. Even the person that listens to it is like, yeah, it's true. You know what I'm saying? It's not for everybody. You know what I mean? They listen to my show, so they know who I'm talking about. I'm not saying no names, but yeah. And that's what it's about. It's about being honest and being fair. Because if you're fair and honest, the universe rewards you for that. It will pay you on later on in life. So kudos to her. She has homework to do. She will get back to me. Monday, I expect a text, and at the end of the month. And then we will address these issues later on, because she said she wants to buy a property. And I said to her, the same way I have mentors, I've got mentors who are millionaires and not millionaires. And they advise me, and I would like to do the same, because that's what the show is about. It's about advising and supporting people to elevate and know thyself. This is what Temple of Knowing Yourself is about. And give thanks. Give thanks to God, man, for the good things and the ups and downs, the challenges that we have, because sometimes we forget to do that. We forget to give thanks, because sometimes we get complacent. We ask God for something, and when it comes, we forget about him or her. Whatever your choice is. Take the time out to say thank you. Thank you for doing the things behind the scene that you do not see. Thank you for breath. Thank you for parents. Thank you for good friends and family and associates. Thank you for my work. I love my work. It pays my bills, man. It gives me opportunities to do things that I wouldn't been able to do. It's helped me to travel. It's helped me to invest. It's helped me to build a house. It helped me to look after my children. And by the way, my children, my son calls me before he goes into an exam. Your dad, I'm about to go into my exam. And I pray and I say, I wish him the best. Take a deep breath. You know, focus, concentrate. Remember what you're there for and what you want to achieve. Yeah, so kudos to him. I don't think he's missed a date. I can't remember yet, because he was on holiday the following week. But he did call me this week. He said, yeah, I've got exam day. So yeah, that's what it is. It's about studying yourself and understanding who and what you are. And that's what this program is about. And that's what I'm doing for the next 7 weeks, is understanding who and what I am and how to deal with the challenges, and having goals and aspirations that I want to achieve. Yeah? Planting the seed now, so in the 10 years from now, you will see that I will be successful, in whatever way it is. It's a journey. That's why I said it's not about numbers yet. You don't chase the numbers. You just go on the journey and enjoy the journey, what we call life. And constantly studying. That's why I have my pen and paper. I've got some notes here, you know what I'm saying? But for me, I record. I show my training. I do my talk show. This is my personal diary that I keep. So if I drop dead tomorrow or something, at least you can hear. And here's the sad thing about it, that my friend that passed away, I was joking with my mum, and I even told his wife and some of his friends that at least he paid his debt with me. Yeah, because he was abroad in Kenya, and he always borrows money from me. I said, I'm a community man, international. So he called me and was like, yo, I need some money. I said, no problem. We have our arrangement. So I called him back. He was meant to pay me last week, bank holiday. And I said, I haven't received the money. And as I said, because it's a bank holiday, he sent me the receipt to say, oh, look, I've sent it. And then Tuesday, I sent him a message to say, yeah, I've received it. And he replied back. And apparently, I'm one of the last person he spoke to, because he died when they found his body on Friday. Because he didn't turn up to work, I think Wednesday and Thursday, they went looking for him. And when they broke in the house, well, not broke in the house, but you know what I mean, when they went into the house, they found him dead. So it's not about the money, but he did pay his debt off with me before he left. Life is short, that's what I'm saying. Enjoy it. You gotta enjoy it. That's all these fighting and arguing and all that kind of stuff like that. Sometimes you gotta put it aside and what do you want to achieve? What do you want to do? Stay focused on your goals that you as an individual would like, and don't listen to anybody else, man. That's the thing. When I was discussing with one of my friends, I'm like, let's use your life experience of all the challenges and the ups and downs that you've gone through to be where you are now, to help you to move forward. Because that's what life's about, isn't it? It's about experience, isn't it? We're here for the experience and growth. Because that young man that I know, his name is George, he was the best man at my wedding. So I have a very good relationship with him. And he traveled, he did a lot. He was a banker. He invited me to Dubai and said, here's my keys to my BMW and here's my house. But when I reflect, he's been to South Africa, Singapore, obviously Dubai, Uganda, off my head. Most of the Arab countries, because he used to move around a lot. And England as well. He's lived a life for 47 years old. He's done a lot, what most people haven't even done. Some people haven't even traveled out the country yet. But he's done a lot. And that's what I'm trying to encourage. Just do you. Do that 10,000 hours, me putting in the work. You see, the show keeps changing. I'm growing. I'm learning. It's about development. It's about change. If you don't change, change will make you change. You have no choice, you know. As you get older, you have to change. My children are getting older. My son's going to be 18. Literally 2 months. Well, a month. Because we're in June now, isn't it? And July is his birthday. He'll be 18. He's actually leaving the nest to go and do what he wants to do, and I wish him the best. So you have to change. Be the change within you. If you have an idea or a goal, go after it. Man, I get criticized for my YouTube. I get criticized for how I train, this and that. I don't really care. I mean, I can learn. I'm not saying I dismiss everything. I can learn. But if it's 2 or 3 people that listen to me, I'm grateful. Listen to how I started the show. Buddha says, everything begins with the first step. You can't please everybody all the time. So just do you. Just do you. I remember when I was in the beginning, I was starting like, rah. Because I listen to people on YouTube, like, trying to get 100 subscribers is so hard. Like that. So once you've done that, you're like, oh, yeah, man, that's nice. Yeah, man. You know what I mean? It's nice. So if it's 5 or 4 people that listen to you, listen, you were able to do what you want to do. Because there are many, in other words, there are many people who are successful, we don't know nothing about them, is it? But they're successful. That's what I'm saying. Just find something that stimulates you, and use your experience. So I'm saying, as you grow more mature, let's use that word, you should, along this journey called life, acquire some knowledge, some understanding, and what we might call wisdom when we put it into practice. So that's why I joke with my friends. I said, listen, I guarantee I'll put £1,000 down. You guys will be talking by the end of the year, next year. Yeah. Because you can see, who have eyes to see, let them see. Who have ears to hear, let them hear. It's just that there's a season for everything, isn't it? So, but focus on you. Don't get distracted. One of the young men, I said to him, he texted me back today. He said, Ross, thanks for the advice. I'm back on my training. I'm going to give up this and that. I said to him, that's what I've been telling you, man. Go back and know yourself. Temple of Know Thyself. Know who and what you are. Just have a bit of time out. And focus on yourself. Develop yourself. Because nobody else is going to do it. And then time will go. That's what I said, use your past experience. I'm using my past experience to push me. And a thought came to my mind that I might look better than I did in my 20s when I finished this particular program. Because I'm looking at myself and I'm like, I want to see, me personally, I want to see what I look like in 7 weeks' time. I want to see the person I become. Because I've set a goal. I know where I'm going. I've given up alcohol and I'm just disciplined. I'm focused. I don't get distracted. Just like a pilot, he has a destination. If he doesn't have a destination, he'll be just going around in a circle. So he has a destination where he's going to and go. And then sometime I have to go by myself. I tell my son, nerds rule the world. He's a very intelligent young man. And I say to him, just stay focused. Sometimes you're going to have to be in the room by yourself. I do the podcast by myself. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to do things by yourself. Nobody's going to be there. And when you achieve, they're like, yeah, I believed in you. But but you weren't there. It was just me and the mic in my room. You weren't there. It's like me in the gym, innit? But you can see my journey. I record everything. You're not in the gym with me. You're not getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning with me. I'm doing the things that I don't want to do. I'm doing the things I don't want to do to get to where I want to get to. So when I get there, you can't say I'm lucky because I'm putting in the work. In my 40s, so when I get to my 58, I'll be thankful to the 48-year-old for what the work he's doing now, so I can be better off mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, and spiritually. I want to grow and better myself and be an example to myself first, then, because you have to be an example to yourself, then to my children and others. Same like when you get on the plane. It says put the mask on first on yourself, because you can't help nobody else. That's the reality. You have to help yourself before you can help somebody else. That's why I stay in my lane. That is the life experience of a 47-year-old going to 40-year-old. And don't get involved in people's issue, man. The chatty patty and all that kind of thing now, man. Just say my piece. This is what I do. Blah, blah, blah. If you don't like it, cool. This is me, man. I ain't changing for you. I've got nothing to change about. I like who I am, comfortable. You know what I'm saying to you? Even I'm willing to accept when someone says to me, you shouldn't use the word empowerment. Okay, I can accept your word of encouragement. Because I know I want to grow. And a philosopher is a seeker of knowledge. That's how we grow. African proverbs. I am because we are. And because we are, therefore I am. So each one teach one. That's why I'm fair with the young lady and the other people I lend money to. Because I got good karma. The boy paid me before he passed away. Do you understand? Be good to people and good things will happen to you. Have a good heart. You know what I mean? If you can help somebody, help them. Don't let them take the piss out of you. But if you can help them, help them. But reasonable. Be fair. Because life is fair. Life is not cruel. People are cruel. So yeah, that's it. It's just temple of know thyself. As my mom said, this Jamaican thing. One day I'm going to break down Nyabingi. It's something that I've learned that I was quite shocked about. It actually comes from, I don't want to misquote it, but Nyabingi actually comes from East Africa, where I go to most of the time, Uganda. It's to do with an African queen, a warrior. And then it's been taken over to Jamaica. Because we're all one people in some way or not. You know what I'm saying to you. But your boy's on this journey of learning and growth. And we look forward to the challenges, the ups and downs. We pray, always pray and give thanks for life. And start the week in a positive way. Big up to Stephen, by the way. He's become a grandfather. And Yvonne, appreciate your love, man. Appreciate the love. Tony, stay focused on what you're doing. Dons, man, we're going to reason, man. We'll have a little chat. Have a blessed one. And yeah, that's it. Show's coming to an end. Appreciate your listening ears. Big up to all the subscribers and the people who take the time out to listen to the words of Salongo. Remember, the words of Salongo stands for father of twins. It's a Ugandan word. My children are half Ugandan, so they gave me that title. It's a title. I have twins, a boy and a girl. Nakato means girl. Waswa means boy in their language. So these are the words of Salongo. Temple of Know Thyself. I and I reasoning. Just to elevate you, to bring out the positive in you, so you can go forth and be yourself. This is all about being yourself. So my children can hear this, my grandchildren can hear this, family and friends can hear this, and the internet. I'm just here to uplift you, to stimulate you, to bring a different aspect of what is happening in this reality. Yeah, because we want good within ourselves and we want good externally in the world that we live in. So it's all about positive vibes that I send out to the universe. So my people, yeah, that's my show. We're coming up to an hour now, and as I always say, sometimes I get my words mixed up and so forth. I think my throat is dry because of this fasting. I don't know what it is. Sometimes I get tongue tied and it's just a lot in my head to say, and it's getting it out. May your head be anointed. Go forth and achieve what you want to achieve. May the ancestors guide you and protect you on your days out and your days in. If you're going to work, may you be protected. If you're going to school, may you be blessed and be protected. Just walking down the street, may you be protected. The things that you require, may you be blessed. May your cup run it over, and you have a blessed and wonderful day. Greetings to everybody on this wonderful Sunday. Take care, stay blessed, and I look forward to seeing you next Sunday, where we can just have a little reasoning at the temple of Know Thyself. Yeah? Enjoy, man. Your brother is off. Take care. God bless. And I also say, I love you. Bye-bye.